Okay. So, Mahalakshmi, where are you joining us from?
Yes, I'm from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu.
Okay. And how is the weather? Do you, Tamil Nadu, right? So, do you have monsoons in this part of the year?
Yes, absolutely
Okay.
is. It has
So,
been raining since morning. My daughters were anticipating for the holiday announcement. Unfortunately, it wasn't.
my God. I personally am not a fan of monsoons. So
Oh,
I am currently in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and we just got rid of the monsoons for the year. And I can't be feeling better than this. You know,
yes, in Mumbai, the monsoon would be terrific. Like terrified.
Sometimes it is. I'll tell you, if you are a person who enjoys every kind of weather, or you can make do with your daily routine, irrespective of what weather it is or season it is, then it is good. If you are someone like me, if I don't get to see the sun at a stretch for 2 days or 3 days, it tends to really be very harsh to my soul.
Okay.
I start feeling so depressed, so sad. It just takes away the urge and the excitement to do something, and I just want the day to get over
Okay.
as soon
So,
as it has begun.
so what about in hot summer in country?
No, I'm good.
In
I'm good with hot summers. Is a comparison between the two. I would want summers after 1 month of monsoons, but I
okay.
know it's not practical. Okay, and everything you completed in Coimbatore itself. You were
No,
born
no.
there, and no.
It's my matrimonial place. My native place is near Salem, Attur. My actually is I brought born and brought up in a village. It is
Okay.
completely different from Coimbatore.
Okay, so your entire education, at least the schooling and engineering, you completed there in the village
Is
itself.
in school I finished my in my village. For college I stayed in hostel for almost 4 years.
Right.
Then PG is I had an opportunity to attend my classes from my home. So it was in Salem, like our district
Okay, okay.
headquarters.
And why did you leave the job of the banker?
Is after being a mom, I have to I have to shoulder my responsibilities and my presence at my home. They consider it as it is a significant.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's very important. So that is what made you choose.
Is having said that, I do feel some melancholic,
Don't
but
we
yes,
Don't we all? Like all the ladies, who have left some part of their career behind or have given up or made choices. So we always tend to just look at those memories, sometimes with of
yes,
nostalgia, sometimes with
nostalgia.
melancholy. So yes, we all have those moments.
Yes, I like now. I really love my presence. Yes, I have started posting videos for my channel, so I'm upgrading myself. I am getting knowledge, insights by learning something, by reading something, watching, and everything. So I'm fully occupied, I could say. I don't find to do my household chores nowadays because I'm fully occupied with this English language. I really feel happy and I immerse myself in this learning.
Right. Being occupied makes a lot of difference. Sometimes when we are working at a big institute or a big organization, but we don't have enough work to keep us happy and occupied, I think that is the seed for discontent. That is the moment when we start looking here and there, that this is not something that I can do for the rest of my life, or even for a stretched out period of time. Right.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
So, Mahalakshmi, let me introduce myself to you, and then let's come on to the discussion about communication. All right. So, my name is Rashi, and I completed my MBA in HR in the year 2010. So, I have a total of over 16 years of experience, 6 years working as an HR manager in the corporate sector, and over 10 years of working as a teacher and trainer across various online and offline platforms. So, yes, God has been kind, and I have had lots and lots of learners and students and companions to help me in this journey.
Oh, it's vice versa. You are also helping them and they are also helping you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, most of the times what happens, Mahalakshmi, that especially on a platform like this, you meet people who have a lot of knowledge.
Mm.
So, the best thing is that the student and I, or the learner and I, we have knowledge in different areas. So, while I get to share my point of view or my knowledge, I do get a lot of exploring ideas from their end.
Yes, it's win-win situation.
Yes, so it's a good give and take
Give and take.
that we have over here. All right. So, Mahalakshmi, you said that you also make videos and you're working on your communication. Tell me, what is the long term goal here?
Okay, I have two goals. One is life-oriented goal, and another one is about this English. I have a dream of standing on a dais and giving a speech.
Okay.
This is my long-term goal when it comes to English.
Okay.
Another one is my ambition, my lifetime goal. This I could say, the serving food for the needy people,
To the needy people.
is underprivileged people. Is
Okay.
after 10 or 20 years, I'd go to my native place. I would cook for them and serve them food.
That's what you see yourself doing, and that is what makes you feel happy about how you would want to live the
Rest
final.
of rest of my life.
That's very kind. That's very generous. Very
Oh,
benevolent.
thank you so much. And I cannot tolerate if someone goes to bed with empty stomach. I don't actually. I pray God that that should not happen. That I should not fulfill my wish because no one should go to their bed with empty stomach. So up to this 10 or 20 years, everything should be all right.
You should have very, very few people coming to you and asking for food.
Yes, I pray God that
I
no
hope
one
the
should
best.
come.
Right? That's maybe a little far fetched, but
Yes,
yes, there is absolutely no cost or no price over praying. So at least let's do that with all our heart,
yes. If
right?
no one is there for food, then I would help the students for their education,
No,
underprivileged students for their education. But
right.
but my first preference is food.
Very true. And you said you'll go back to your village. So you must be traveling to your village often, even now, to go to meet your parents, your family members who live over there. So, do you see a lot of changes and development that have taken place as compared to when you were a child and living there? Or do you see some level of stagnance that things don't seem to be moving very fast?
Yes, I could see a lot of difference in a
Hmm.
positive manner, but not a drastic change. It is gradually improving. I could see a gradual development in my village. Is back then, back then only a few were able to go for higher studies or for English medium schools, but now I could see that most of the students are studying in English medium schools, and they are is getting their privilege. They are making them as a privileged people is by doing some work, by putting extra effort, by going the extra mile. So I could see their progress, but I would say that the youngsters, right, the Gen Z students, they are not giving importance for their physical activities.
Hmm. Okay.
They are busy with their mobiles by playing games, and I don't know whether they are following some customs or rituals.
Hmm. Hmm.
According to me, in my perspective, I could say that they are not giving the such importance to their physical activities.
Hmm. Hmm. That's very
They
true.
are busy
And
with phones and
yes,
some irrelevant activities.
yes. And over here, town, city, village, urban, rural, there are no exceptions. Everywhere you go, this is the situation. It can be seen very, very clearly, and no matter how sad it is, but it's the reality nowadays, you know. And what I wanted to ask you about when you said that you do see development, maybe not as fast or not as great, but you do see development slowly and gradually, right? So, what I wanted to know was, you are living in a place like Coimbatore now. So, I have never been to Coimbatore, but of whatever we can read about it, it is a well developed city, right? It has all the required convenient stores, malls, and big schools, colleges. So, all facilities and infrastructure are in place, right? So, you must have seen the negative side of development also. So, when you see that and when you weigh the pros and cons or the advantages and disadvantages, do you feel that it's okay that your village is not developing
Mhm.
as compared to a city?
No, I cannot say that. My village, it has to be developed. I cannot say that my village has to be like this. No, it has to be. But the people in village, they should not forget their roots.
That is what doesn't happen.
Yes, but it is our fault as well. We adults, we are not giving the significance to our customs, to our rituals. When they are asking, we are not ready to tell the actual thing. We usually say, "See, this is none of your business. Go and do your job." Then they think that okay, this is none of our business, so why should we poke our nose into this? Those who say simply go and do their work, but we should call them and we should explain what is happening, what is village, and how farming is we are how farming we are doing. So
Hmm.
everything we have to tell them. And when it comes to development, my village, it has to be developed, but in a fruitful manner, with the generosity. See, in town, I could see that affluent people, they don't mingle with each other.
Hmm. Hmm.
They just build their own bridges, their own company, I could say, their
Yes.
own society. But in village, everyone is treated as normal human being,
Yes.
normal folks.
It's
So
like
that has
one
to be
big extended
maintained.
family.
Yes,
I said in the village, it's like one big extended family.
is
So
one big.
everybody is the part of the family. Doesn't matter if you're staying in the same house or not. And over
Yes,
here in cities, even if you're staying in the same house, sometimes you don't feel the sense of belongingness.
yes. Especially when there is a death in town, I could see that hardly 10 or 12 members around in that home. But when we see at village, everyone must be there, and they would say that about as if their family members, something happened to their family members.
Hmm. They're always there. And,
The connection is not there here.
it's missing over here. The people
Yes,
have started living in isolation most of the times.
yes,
So even if it is a nuclear family, you will barely see the three or four members of the family having a deep conversation, or if they're sitting in a restaurant, they are actually talking, indulging in some deep thoughts or conversations. Here it is mostly about, okay, the phones. Even if the father or the parents, they are speaking to each other, it's mostly about what's on work, and how they are going to progress, and what are the
mm,
financial decisions, etc., etc. So, the innocence
yes,
and the rawness in the conversation is missing a little over here,
of course,
which you
correctly
can
said.
find in the village.
Yes, yes. See, village, we are saying it is it is not developed, but I don't say that we are affluent there. Even now, we are able to send our kids to the convent school, and we have vehicles, some all the amenities. So we are doing farming. That is the only difference when compared to cities.
Right. Okay. But how things are progressing, or may I say digressing in some ways. The thing is, Mahalakshmi, most of the people, especially the ones who are educated and they are tired of living in the bigger cities and sick of the hustle, that they have to do every day, the struggling part. They are just so done with this kind of life that people have now started moving towards nature more and more.
Yes.
So now they are looking for houses or cities which do not have as tall scrapers, and they have more of open grounds and views available, and they have fresher air to breathe, cleaner water to drink. I mean, that's the bare minimum, right? That you
Yes.
would want. And that is why I asked you, because, when I think of, like, I have my village in Punjab. I cannot call it a village. It's more on the periphery of a town.
Mm.
Okay. But we don't see those tall buildings. We don't see those malls. They have the
Yes.
regular markets, the small markets and the shops. So
Mm.
it has its old school charm.
So, fine.
Okay. And when I meet my family members, I can still feel that even the kids who are 16, 17 years of age, the way of talking is so innocent. The topics that they discuss is so innocent. They don't have the funda or the criteria of
Fancy
a
things.
fancy things or a separate bedroom, or now it is
Okay.
time I will go, I need my me time, and now I'm going to go out with my friends. They don't have all this. For them, family is everything.
Everything. Yes.
And when I see that, I feel I want my daughter is 10 years old now,
Okay.
and I already see that in her. If she gets even 15-20 minutes, she will quickly run to her room. She will just open the drawer, take out her stuff, see her what is nice, what is not. So she's so busy in her own self. I don't have another child, she doesn't have a sibling, but she never misses it. She's so used to being alone. So I feel that maybe they are missing out on something really significant in life,
It's
something really
authentic. The authenticity.
is missing.
In village, we could feel that authentic, and is that is missing. I don't know where it will go. And mean is you could take your daughter to your roots, to your native place, then you
That
could.
can do. And we do that as frequently as possible, but it's not the same thing, Mahalakshmi.
Yes, of course.
Living in it and going and experiencing it like a
Yes.
vacation once in a while,
I,
it is not the
it's
same.
like a holiday trip for them, but
Yes.
mm,
And it's with these kids that they have the idea, the notion of meeting their cousins or their friends, and then they're like, okay, that's it. It's time now. This is supposed to be my time now. We are going home. Like, why are we staying over here for so long? So they have that
okay,
of ideas now. And
okay, okay. But that has to be changed. I don't know how it is going to be. But I would like to stay in my village. It doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying here, but that feelings, that roots, everything is connected there. And when I see my folks, like neighbors and everyone, when they say just when did you come and how is everything there, I feel okay. So there is someone to ask about my well-being, right? But in my here in my town and all, we cannot even see them. It is rare to find people
very,
on. Yes.
and I think there is a lot of honesty
Mm.
and being on the face
Okay.
in the village.
Mm.
So they don't really think twice before sharing their opinion or telling you about something or calculating
Mm.
whether they should. I think that also adds on to the feeling of oneness.
Mm. Like without facade.
Yes, they try to be as good to you, and they have your best interests in the
Yes. Yes.
to
The
say.
words are well, the words are also genuine.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
All right, Mahalakshmi. So, with that, we have come towards the feedback part of the session, right? So, I'm sure the other tutors must have told you that you have good grammar, your sentence construction is really, really good. You use appropriate vocabulary wherever you have to express yourself, and there is a lot of clarity in the speech. So
Okay.
with the way you kept changing a few things like the pronunciation of development and development,
Yes. I
It
did
shows that you are.
deliberate practice for that
Also,
word.
one place where you said it is very important for something, and then in the next part of the you repeated yourself and you said it is very important to do this. So there also you were able to rectify your error on your own.
Okay.
So there is a good knowledge about what you are speaking, knowing where you need improvement, and you are doing it as you practice. So that's the
Okay.
best deal.
Okay, negative, ma'am.
Negative,
The
I
area to
will call
improve.
it negative. Yes. You need to change the pronunciation of horizon
Horizon is
and not horizon. Okay, horizon.
horizon.
One place where you said, I pray God.
I pray to God.
Pray to God, right? Or maybe utilizing, you already use good vocabulary, but then there is always a scope of improvement,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So, for example, I see that the children do get to go to schools or they are going to English medium. So, here you can say something like they do get a fair share of the deal now
Okay,
as compared to what we got,
okay.
right? So, it's just that there's no end to it with vocabulary. Grammar is like right, wrong. You got it right, okay, you understood. Now every time you'll get it right. But vocabulary, you always have a better.
Mm.
Or saying like, I know that staying in the village is no walk in the park.
No walk in the park is.
It is difficult. You have to adjust to a lot of things.
Mm,
So just try to, and these are the vocabularies and phrases which we know very well. They are
very
not the
soon.
difficult ones. It's just that maybe we can use it here. Let's try.
Yes. Could you please repeat, ma'am? Horizon. How to pronounce this word?
Horizon.
Horizon. Horizon. Okay.
Okay.
Mm,
All right, Mahalakshmi. So, with
yes.
that, we will end the session. Thank you
Okay.
so much for joining. It was great meeting you, and you have a great evening ahead.
Yes, ma'am. You are just lovely, ma'am. You are is you exposed everything in a great manner. I really liked this session and loved this session. I would like to have more sessions with you.
Looking forward to it,
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Mahalakshmi.
Have
Bye bye.
fun. Bye.
You